here I am in my cozy spot, sipping my coffee, and I finished my quiet time, and there were some notes I wanted to print, so I set up my printer I got for Christmas. I thought it would take 5 minutes. It took 30. My kids are waking up, and you might hear them in the background. I give them a snack and a drink, and they know to play quietly, but I think they're getting restless. So I'll make this kind of short. So I wanted to share my cozy spot, and I talked yesterday about habits for the new year and starting the new year out right. And so let me set that coffee down. If you have like a cup of coffee or tea and you want to just sit and chat, that's fine. I'm going to be doing a hybrid video, so I'm going to talk a little bit and then do a voiceover day in the life. So this is the start of my day. And this is how I want to start my new year out. Maybe not deciding to set up a printer first thing in the morning next time. But anyway, so here are my notes. So here is how I'm starting out the new year. I'm getting back into the Fly Lady routines, and I really just want to take a minute and shout her out because she's really awesome, and she's helped me out the past 4 years. She truly is an expert. She's been around since like the 90s. I've tried other systems, and I did talk about trying the Laundry Day with Dana K. White, which I love Dana K. White, but that just didn't work for me. I had to go back to Fly Lady routines. So I just want to save you guys the heartache if you're like me, if your brain works like me. I've tried other systems and other planners and watched all the videos, and honestly, I just failed at most of them. And no matter how much self-talk, like negative stuff that I say to myself, like, I'm lazy, I don't care, but I really do. I care a lot, and sometimes I feel like that's others' perception of me. And that's just negative self-talk. That's the enemy speaking lies to me. And so that's why I have to renew my mind daily with God's Word. And that's another reason I love Fly Lady, is she's a Christian and she is not shy about it. And she posts daily on her YouTube emails and an app that she has. I'll go into more detail later about that. But she's super awesome and I love her. She's like the tightest to older woman. And I've watched all the other videos and listened to all the other podcasters, and not that I don't like them, but she just is like, has the best system in place, and it's easy to follow and adapt. And I have adapted it, and so I'm going to keep sticking to it since baby number 4 is on the way. That's what works the most. When I get off of it, my husband is like, so when are you going to go back to Fly Lady? You need to just stick to that. That works the best. And so, Fly Lady teaches baby steps, and that's probably the main reason why it's easy to stick to. Especially for busy moms like me. And I'm also like a diagnosed ADHD. I don't try to claim it that much, but maybe you can relate. Maybe you've been diagnosed before and you just feel super scatterbrained and like you can't do anything. You really want to, but it just feels too overwhelming and exhausting. And moms already carry an enormous mental load. So whether you are diagnosed ADHD or you're just a busy mom, it's all overwhelming. And struggling with routines and executive functioning isn't a character flaw. And you don't have to be ADHD and struggle with executive functioning. It's pretty common. In our society, really doesn't help that with technology and all the extra things we're kind of expected to do. So I don't need more pressure. You probably don't need more pressure. I don't need to do everything perfectly. You definitely don't need to do everything perfectly. I need something simple and repeatable routines that will help me with my goal of being consistent in the new year. And Fly Lady does exactly that. So follow along in this day in my life video and see if any of these routines and structures could fit into your household. And warning, my house is not perfectly clean, but it is manageable. And it's not completely decluttered, but it is manageable. And I'm doing my baby steps one day at a time, and I am not giving in to the lie of perfectionism or the lie that I can't do it or I'm too lazy. I am just going to do the things that I can and not worry about being perfect. And so I encourage that for you guys in your new year. Whatever your word, whatever your New Year's resolutions, that you would just give yourself some grace and not give into the pressures of society to try to be like this perfect person. And so I did have a YouTube short where I'm juggling different things, and so if you saw that and it brought you over here to this channel, just understand that AI edited that. That's supposed to be unrealistic. Like literally the robot vacuum came out of the dishwasher at one point, and like sponges just come out of nowhere, like juggling stuff. And that's how I feel like people think stay-at-home mom life, biblical wife, trad wife, whatever, think it is, and that's not true. And so I hope that my channel just shows you what real life is like as a mom, as someone who struggles with mental load and keeping routines and habits in place. Fly Lady is like the best thing for me. And so I'll give you all the info as I go throughout my day. I'll do a voiceover in the day of my life about how her routines work. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I just want you to know that it's okay. Other people feel it too. Don't feel shame about it. And don't hide it, don't bottle it up. Take it to God in prayer, and He will give you the peace that surpasses understanding, like in Philippians 4:6-7. So bring everything to Him in prayer. And so I hope you guys enjoy this and have a great day and get something done, maybe productive, or just sit and have a rest because you've been a little burnt out. Maybe that happens. I gotta go start my day. These kids are ready for the rest of their breakfast. So, as promised, here is my daily laundry routine, and this has been really the biggest mindset shift. And I've done this before, but I got behind and I thought it just wasn't working, even though it worked for me for almost 4 years in 4 different living situations. A house we owned with a remodel, plumbing not working, hotel, rental, and this home that we just bought. So I don't know what possessed me to try a new one, but I had said in a previous video that I used the Dana K. White laundry routine system, and that is no longer working for me. I was letting things pile up, and my husband was like, "You need to go back to Fly Lady." And so let's dive deep into a talk about laundry. because it was the biggest shift for me, feeling less overwhelmed. And I didn't even know I was overwhelmed with the other routine until my husband said something. So when I very first heard Fly Lady say just do 1 load of laundry a day, wash, dry, fold, put away, I thought that was overwhelming. And so I just decided to try a laundry day. And let me tell you, that was actually overwhelming. It took all day. Piles stressed me out. And mentally, it kind of spilled over into everything else. When I realized, what I really realized is this. It's actually easier to remember to just start 1 load a day, dry it, and put it away the next day, than to dread an entire laundry day. So now, I just start 1 load. And then sometimes I go ahead and throw it in the dryer. I go ahead and put it away. Sometimes I'll surprise myself and I will do 2 loads. Okay? But even if I only do 1 or just get it started, I've still won. And so, I do love Dana KY, and she has a lot of good systems for decluttering. But the laundry thing just didn't work out for me, and I gave it a really good try. But she talks about dishes math, that when you let your dishes all pile up, it takes hours to deal with them versus just doing a little bit every day and running your dishwasher and then putting it away the next day. And let me just tell you, it takes minutes. But here's my confession. So I procrastinate more about dishes when I have a dishwasher. How crazy is that? I've lived with dishwashers and I've lived without them. And somehow having one makes me think, I'll do it later. But later is the problem. So this year, my rule is simple. A load of dishes every day. Run it, empty it, and done. So these are the practical things I am committing to this year, consistently. It's nothing fancy, nothing overwhelming, but daily I'm going to do 1 load of laundry. Wash, dry, and put away, or at least just loading the washer and then the next day drying it and putting it away. 1 load of dishes, run, dishwasher, or hand wash and clear the sink. This could be at least just one side of the sink. Just putting a load in the dishwasher even though it's not completely full, and just getting it done so I can move on with my life and not be enslaved by them. and then putting them away the next day, or just hand washing a few. So here is the weekly routine. On Mondays, I have a home blessing day, and it's one focused reset of the main areas. And so it's about an hour if you follow Fly Lady on her YouTube, and it's a few minutes per thing, and she gamifies the system. It's really fun with some good music, and you can do it with her, or you could do it on another day just by yourself, or rewatch a video, and you just run through main things that need to be done in your house, like vacuum, mop, dust, things like that. And I was not good at dusting until I discovered Fly Lady. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, those are my busier days. I have a leadership Bible study training that I do, and then take my kids to that. So it's a big ordeal. And then Wednesday, we do the actual Bible study, and I really love both of these meetings. So it's really hard to fit in other things on those days. But laundry and dishes and making meals, of course. So that's the basics on Tuesday and Wednesday. And Fly Lady sets her routines up a little different throughout the week, and it's completely adaptable, but this is just what I do. And then on Thursday, I do anti-procrastination day. I will clean out my fridge, make the grocery list, and then I'll go to the store on Friday. On Thursdays, I might also do like a focused day on whatever zone we're in that week. Like if it's zone 5, the living room, I'll do that. But then Friday is the grocery day, and I do homeschool my kids. So this is about like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday we get out. And then we have Sundays, we get out again. And usually we'll go to parks and stuff too. But just depends on the time of the year and what we're doing. If there's snow in our yard, they might just go play in the front yard. Anyway, but we usually get outside every day. And then on Saturday, I like to do my meal prep. And I might also plan my week either that day or on Sunday. So I just kind of reserve both of those days just in case. So Saturdays when I do meal prep, I make some bread. Like in my last video, made some homemade bread. That one recipe makes 2 loaves. And it's great because sometimes on Sunday nights for small groups, we need to bring a side or something, and I have something. Or on Saturdays, I can make homemade ice cream, or a breakfast item, a dessert, an appetizer, something easy to snack on for us or to bring somewhere. And that's all, I guess. Not everything, probably, but it's just enough. And that's the basics. And I want to clarify for any mama listening, if routines are hard for you, you're not broken. I fully believe ADHD is not a disorder. It's a superpower, and God has designed you so uniquely. And as a mama, God has plans for you. He knows that you are the perfect mom to your kids and the perfect wife to your hubby. You're in the place that you're supposed to be for such a time as this. And hard times grow us as a Christian in our faith, in our motherhood journey. And it just helps. Even though it's a little tough to keep going. Even if a pregnancy comes along, like me, expecting number 4, that's why it's so important in this next year that I just be consistent. It doesn't matter if I do 2 minutes. Obviously, the day the baby's born, I'm probably not doing these things. Maybe a week after, who knows? In the mental load that we carry, we just have to take it one day at a time, one step at a time, not overwhelming ourselves, just being consistent. So let's not limit ourselves either. Let's not make our circumstances an excuse. Let's look at it as a challenge to be overcome and not a giant mountain. It's just a motivational opportunity to better ourselves and to set a good example for our children and to strengthen our brains, our hearts, and our souls. I can't do everything all at once. And personally, I don't trust big FARM for medicine. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean. So for me, routines are my support system. Obviously, leaning on the Lord for strength, not my own strength. I don't need the medication. I just need structure that serves me. So Fly Lady's system has helped me for 4 years, and she is a Christian, and so that's probably one of the main reasons why I love her so much as a fellow Christian myself. The problem isn't really the system, it's just consistency and overcoming that mind game. And that's how we overcome it, by habits, and routines, and systems. It's a mindset shift. And that's why I'm going back to the basics. If you're curious, Fly Lady has an app with daily suggested checklist. It's all free. I'm not sponsored by her or anything, but I did just buy the app, the unlocked version where you can customize more things. And I feel like it puts more skin in the game for me, so I just feel more motivated than normal. She also has daily encouragement and tips in the app. She has emails you can sign up for as well if you don't want an app. But I find it very simple and easy to use. And she also has a YouTube channel where she goes live almost every day. And it's so encouraging because I can just hop on and there she is. She's like the Titus 2 older woman mentoring the younger women. There's archives on everything, cleaning, routines, overwhelm, even some recipes. There's this heart attack baked beans recipe that is just so good. Okay? Check it out. And she has an online website, books, and on her website she has her online store where she sells her mop, her feather duster, her calendar, and with these really cool stickers and some other things. I normally use her calendar But this year I got one off of Amazon because the way our home is laid out, I found the last few months of the other calendar, I wasn't using it because where I had room to hang it up at, I just didn't see it often. So it's like it wasn't there. And then I was like, wait, what was I doing today? And so having the magnetic calendar on the fridge is just better for me. So I wish you would just come out with the magnetic one because there's plenty of room to write all over it. And it's cute with all the stickers and stuff. But just give yourself grace, and I love her because she stresses the importance of not being a perfectionist, just doing what you can when you can and not overdoing it. And we just overcome the lies of perfection a little bit at a time, consistently. Just a little bit done consistently changes everything because we can't do everything. That's the heart of Fly Lady, and that's the heart of my year. And honestly, that's how I'm going to start the new year right. So if you want to link arms with me, please like and subscribe and comment below what was one takeaway from this video that you're going to take with you into the new year. Are you going to try the whole Fly Lady thing? Are you going to go subscribe to her? Because that's great if you do. We can link arms and help keep each other accountable. I also have this group on my Facebook called Gracefully Well. And on it, I post daily devotions. I don't do daily devotion videos on here because there's just a little more work involved than just writing something. Eventually, I may make it a blog, but I just haven't gotten that far yet. So if you want to join that, I'll leave the link in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the year, and also I hope to see you in the new year. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.